Are we live?
I don't
I
know.
gotta get the red. I gotta get the red light. Good evening. Welcome to Game Chat and Chill. I'm Eric, and we got
Strange Dave.
Shane is not here today. He had some stuff to do to get done. So wish you were here, Shane. We'll see you next time. And let's get it. Let's get into it. So we're now on episode 21. 21 episodes of Game Chat and Chill.
Oh.
Um, so where do young trees learn to math?
Wow. Trees learn the math.
Where do young trees learn to math?
I don't have a
Where
clue.
do they learn math?
I don't have a
In
clue.
elementary
Oh.
school.
Yeah.
What does tacos say in church? What do tacos say in church?
Underlay? I don't know.
Let us pray.
Let us.
Anyways, moving on, moving on. Broken Controller Club. I forgot to check today, but I know dang well Tommy G watched it, so I just want to give him a shout out. Tommy G. He was commenting on some things. I'm guessing as he was watching the podcast, he was messaging me. So thanks for your support. We appreciate it. If you guys want to become a member of the Broken Controller Club, all you gotta do is stop by, leave a comment on either YouTube or TikTok, and when we see them, we will give you a shout out in the following podcast. It's it's just a little thing, nothing spectacular, but it's just everybody wants to be a part of something, so why
Yeah.
not be part of the Broken Controller Club? so so some of the videos we posted this week was I always get that name mixed up. Marvel Cosmic Invasion.
Yeah.
Yeah,
No.
Shane. We sat down. We tried out the demo last week. We're gonna try out the new Toxic Crusaders after we get done with this. The demo for that. Um, it looked pretty good. We did a full playthrough, full walkthrough, and we beat the demo. I think Shane loved it. We'll have to wait
Yeah.
for him to come back and let us know what he thought. But I think he liked it. What do you think so far
Yeah.
from
That
seeing it?
game. That game's pretty
And
awesome.
we didn't get to check out all the characters. We checked out Nova and Wolverine.
Yeah.
But
You only
I
have half the characters on the demo too. Was
yeah,
the demo?
and then I actually did play for like 5 minutes. I was tinkering, and I just wanted to make sure everything was up and running and gonna work right. So I tried out Spider Man, and he had some like web swinging things and shooting out webbing like balls, and then I think like a web would shoot out at people, and he had some pretty cool kung fu moves. But so I think that might be my character. I don't know. We'll see. I can't wait for it to come out. It comes out December 1st. Looking forward to it. We're definitely gonna get it. Definitely gonna
Less than a
maybe
month away.
maybe we should do like a live stream of that. Like we'll go live playing that. That'd be kind of cool, wouldn't it?
You could play all of us on there.
Yeah, because I mean, who knows how long it is.
Yeah.
So yeah. I got enough controllers. I actually got another controller right now charging. I got another PS4 controller upstairs charging.
Nice.
So hopefully when we do Toxic Crusader, we
You
can
try.
do
Yeah.
you can try a 2 player. I don't know if it'll work or not. I've never hooked two controllers to a computer wirelessly before, so I have the one connected. It works. We know that. But anyways, um, the other one, what the heck was that? Sky races. The other video I posted, I did like three three boards. It's the airplane one,
Okay.
and it's actually they got the similar style flying as Crimson Sky.
Yeah, you
So
were
I
telling
think
me that.
that might be one you might like to just for kicks and
Yeah.
giggles to try out. But I actually liked it. It's mostly steering with the left, and then a little bit with the right. But and the cat just fell. Did we get that
Something's
on?
crashing here.
Did we get that on too? Anyways, so yeah, it's not. I bet you'd be a lot more fun with friends. And so yeah, if you want to check that out, go check that out. Those two are up and running. Go check out the videos. They actually the Marvel Cosmic Invasion did really good.
Yeah.
So that one like went mini. I always call it mini viral. Like when a video hits, I get like 6 or 7, maybe 1,000 views on it. To me, that's a good video. Like
Yeah.
that's what we should be averaging. Try to once twice a week. That'd be cool. Because it also brought a couple subscribers with us. So that was
Yeah. That's
nice.
nice.
Because we were at like a dead zone where we were standing still, stuck at 355, not moving. Oh yeah, that's another news. I forgot this is we moved right on to the segment gaming news and beyond. I didn't even realize it.
Well, it just happens. You go with the flow, and
But so yeah. Anyways, what was I just talking about?
Cosmic Invasion. You're talking about that and the views and
Oh yeah, yeah. So So sometimes it happens. The video hits. It'll get like between 700 and 1,000 views. To me, that's good. I like it. And we got a couple subscribers out of it. We went from 355 to 357 out of that. So that was cool. So hopefully we can get the Toxic Crusaders to do the same.
Yeah.
Maybe people want to see that too. We also have a couple more demos to try out, and then I'm gonna keep looking at the demos. Maybe there's more. Who knows? I don't know of any other ones that are coming out that I want to try out first. But anyways, that's what I was gonna do. So this is what I was hoping Shane was gonna be here because this is huge. This is big news. This is something that we've been talking about. Like we wished it would have happened. This is what I'm gonna try to do. Then I'm gonna do an individual video of the Portal.
Okay.
There's a major update that came out 6.0 or 6. I can't remember what that goes. 6.1, 6.9. I can't remember. 6 point something. Huge update for the PlayStation Portal,
Yeah.
the handheld, and it actually separates. It makes it a separate unit from the PS5 now.
So it's not just
It's not just linked. Like you can
linked to
only use
that.
it. Yeah, you can only use it if your account's tied to it. Like you can have your PS5 off, or you can have somebody else on your PS5 on their own account playing, and you can play the Portal on your games.
Awesome.
This is only select games also right now.
Yeah.
So they haven't they didn't I tested it. Just can't talk. I tested it out and it didn't show my Battlefield 6, and it didn't show crap. What was the other one? The Call of
Call
Duties.
of Duties.
I'm guessing because they're just maybe they're too advanced.
Well, they're just newer. They're just working on everything.
Yeah, or yeah, maybe
You gotta have publishers on board, probably too.
yeah, maybe someday it'll get to that. That's what we're hoping for, anyways. So that way you have your whole entire library. But I think probably 90% of the games that I own was on it. Like it, I wanted to have it with us so I can show it to you. But you just you can pick either have it connected to your PS5. There's a little button thing,
Yeah.
and you can have it to your library. And then you click on the library, and then your library comes up. You can scroll down through the list of games that you own, and then there's like 3,000 games now you can choose from to play for free. As long as not for free.
Yeah.
But
If you have the play.
if you have PlayStation Plus Pro or whatever that is. So
Yeah, PS5 without a PS5.
exactly. So yeah, those things. So if you don't have a PS5, you can own this. And then what they're talking about was if you because like we have the app on our phones. And so if you go to the app, you can go to the PlayStation Store, purchase a PS5 game, and if that one is compatible with the Portal, it'll show up on your Portal.
Nice.
So you don't need a PS5.
That's a cheaper option.
Yeah.
You have decent internet somewhat.
Yeah. If you have 5G Wi-Fi, it works great. I mean, I tested this thing back when it first came out. I got it. It came out for like a month, and I got it because it did what I wanted it to do, which was I wanted to be able to play my PS5 from anywhere where I was at, because that's what I heard the rumor was.
Yeah, they're gonna do that.
Well, when it first came out, it didn't do that. But then when I bought it, they just did the update where they made it to do that. So I was sitting in Rochester, and my PS5 was 50 miles away at home, and I was playing Borderlands with Shane. It blew my mind. I'm sitting there next to the lake playing Borderlands on the Portal attached
That's
to my
funny.
PS5. It was crazy, and it was good. The only thing was the steering for the controls for the sensitivity was off. Like it was too fast.
Yeah.
That's the only thing I didn't like. But other than that, it like ran perfectly smooth. But that was only testing just the Borderlands though, Borderlands 3. So like it wasn't like an online multiple player server like
Yeah.
Black Ops.
Or Battlefield 6, the crazy.
Yeah, because I
Battlefield
think
6
that'd
is.
be too laggy maybe.
They probably have to. Not dumb down is not the word I should probably use, but basically, the graphics on like, it's not going to be ultra 4K on your, all that
Oh, yeah, I
stuff's on
don't
the
even
screen.
care.
But like Battlefield 6 might not look the same, obviously, because of how big of a game that is and how many people are playing online. But if you can play it and it doesn't lag,
Yeah, exactly. That's all I care for. I don't care if it ain't 4K. I don't want to be staring at a 4K screen anyways.
Yeah.
I'll probably burn my eyeballs out. As long as I can see it and see around to do it, and it moves when I want it to move, I'm happy.
yeah,
Because then it does what I want it to do, which is awesome. Which is something that like I've been dreaming of with a handheld console.
Now with the Portal, I got a question about that because saw stuff about it and looked into it when it first came out. Can you hook that to your TV or not?
No, not
Okay,
as far
not
as I
yet.
know, not yet.
Not yet.
Like you can't cast it, you can't use it wired. As far as I know, I'm trying to think because it does have a USB jack, so maybe you can hook
Down the line kind of thing,
maybe
maybe.
those RC. That would probably dumb it down. I think.
Yeah. I'm just wondering
Yeah.
about that.
Yeah, the only thing you could do is you can use it as a separate controller for playing your PS5 too.
Okay. Yeah.
So here's an example. My son, we played. Oh, I can't think of that. It just came out recently, a brand new game. We played like 10, 15 minutes of it. The
I'm trying to think what came out recently.
Yeah, I can't think of what it was. We played. And it wasn't split screen. It was you could do two players. He played with the PS5 controller. I played with the Portal, and we played together. Like I was sitting in bed like this playing, and he was using the TV. Um, and then there was silence. How do I check my game list on here? I should have. Oh, game library. Here we go. Okay, it was Absalom.
Oh, okay.
A game
Yeah.
Absalom.
Yeah, that beat
It's a
'em up
two
on
player
there.
one.
Yeah.
Yeah. So just I was testing it out, and I was playing in the Portal because it's not split screen, but it's like both people on the same screen, kind of thing. So I was testing that out with him. It was actually pretty nice because I didn't have to, get move out of where I was sitting in bed. I could just sit there staring at the Portal, playing it. He played. We did it for like 10 minutes, and it was good. So, like I said, you can use it for PS5 controller if your other one you're charging it. You can do it like that. You can stream it through the cloud. You
Nice.
can stream the whatever PlayStation Plus free games they got for that. Um,
I mean, that's a good cheap option if you want to just be able to play that stuff and you don't mind. Because I know a lot of people like the Switch, for as an example,
yeah,
because you don't have to have it hooked to the console. You just it's got a big enough screen on it. And you're playing the games, and
yeah,
so you're not like, especially if you got other people around the house that you live with
yeah.
that are family or whatever that want to watch something else. They don't want to see you
Yep,
gaming all
exactly.
that.
That's like if your PS5 is in your bedroom and your wife wants to watch a movie, there you go. You got an option.
I'll play
Yeah.
it. What are you
so
doing? Are you watching the movie?
so I am gonna set up a tripod or something and film the Portal to show you guys what it can do. Um, I should do that. I was gonna do that. I just haven't had time. But anyways, moving on. So this is. Did you know there's a thing called a Vistion dockable entertainment system? Now get this. It's a portable DVD player with a built-in Game Boy Advanced built inside it.
Who's making that?
It came out only in 2006. It cost about $1,299 when it did, and it was only sold through car dealerships, not in stores. So
Yeah, one of those things. Yeah,
it was something like a package that you could put into a vehicle
that's
when you
funny.
bought it. Um, so yeah, I got pictures. It looks just like a gray, like a laptop. It looks like a gray laptop. The screen folds open. There's a disk drive in there, and then somehow you pop the um
Game Boy
the
Advance.
Game Boy Advance cartridge in there.
Those are decent games too. They're not. It's one of the most selling systems of all time, I believe. Too
What's
Game
that?
Boy Advance.
Oh yeah. Okay, so I thought I had it, and it's gone. Yeah, I don't think it's a screenshot. Nope. I thought I saved it.
So somebody's selling that now.
No, so I saw it online. Somebody came across one at
Oh,
a
okay.
Goodwill for $15.
$15
Yeah, and it worked.
plays there. That'd be
That's
funny.
freaking insane. They grabbed it and they got it. Somebody was posting about it, so then I looked into it. I thought I saved the pictures. Let me look it up. Hold on. Might be easier. I want to show you guys. For you that are watching YouTube, I want to show you guys. Vistion dockable. Vistion dockable entertainment system pictures. There be.
People want to be able to do and play their
Check
own
that out.
games
Now
without.
that if you had that in your car, man, you
You'd be
imagine.
crashing.
Check
Be too busy playing. It's got
that
yeah,
out.
Mario Kart on advanced. Yeah.
That's freaking awesome. Check that out. You can put your cards in there. Now, what about the controller? That's what I'm curious about.
Is
What
it on
kind
the
of. Oh, check it out. It's a weird controller.
headset?
Oh, yeah, it comes with a headset. Come on. I can't slide it
Yeah,
over.
it won't
But that's
freeze
what it
up.
looks like. See, it came with a headset.
You click on it. There's a controller right there.
Oh, okay. All right. There's one of the controller guys. I'll show you that. Check that out. So that's what the controller looks like. So I guess yeah, it makes sense. It's only one player,
Yeah. They
unless,
have Game Boy
unless you
Advance didn't have a lot of buttons on
or
it.
unless there's like the GameCube adapter where you can because you can adapt into the Game Boy to the GameCube when you're playing the GameCube
Yeah,
cartridges.
Yeah,
You can do it that
GameCube
way
had a
too.
ton of
So
stuff.
maybe you can do that. But this thing is freaking sweet. I wish I had that.
The D-pad looks decent too. That's always important to me
I
when
can't
playing
believe
games.
like this blows my mind. I had no idea that they had this. So I mean, look at the game. Look at
Yeah, Game Boy. It looks. Yeah, the screen looks decent too on that thing. And
yeah.
Game Boy Advance games are advanced compared to the old game.
Yeah, I mean, that also obviously it brightens up the screen so you can see the game like that. That looks awesome. All the all the game pictures with it.
I laugh because I'm thinking about it now. If you because you're sharing that stuff of because before you missed out on playing a lot of retro stuff, and then I'm like telling you we need to try this or try that out, and then now you're like
Yeah,
finding
and
all this
now I'm
stuff and
finding
looking
all
into
this.
it.
Yeah,
Like, this would
exactly.
be awesome. I want to play this, and
Yeah,
yeah, so that's awesome.
yeah,
I know they believe a lot of companies try to make a lot of trying to think of the word rigged up game consoles like combined. They try to do a lot of different things, and that's funny. Card. It sounds exactly like a car dealership thing. Oh, Ford!
yeah,
In your Ford Explorer, fully loaded Ford Explorer, you can play Game Boy Advance and watch DVDs while you're driving.
yeah, yeah.
No, I'm not going to do it
Yeah,
while I'm
my guess is
driving.
it was probably in the back seat setup.
Yeah, it almost seems. Yeah, it almost seems like
I've
it.
seen PlayStations and TV like back
Yeah,
in the day. I've seen PlayStation 2s, Xboxes, 360s,
yeah.
like all that
You
stuff
know how they
in TVs
newer
or in
vehicles they
cars.
have the GPS screen or
Yeah.
whatever right there. That makes me think of that probably not back in the
Oh
day, but it
yeah.
makes me think it's like, oh, look at it right here. I'm
It's
like,
like I guess like the Teslas have that, but you're not allowed. But according to Elon, you're not allowed to have that on
while you're
while
driving.
you're driving.
Yeah,
So
because
that's kind of cool.
yeah, that would be
Distracting.
yeah. It's people are already getting into wrecks looking at their cell phone
Yeah.
when they're driving. So playing a game
So
or doing
I'm nowhere anywhere near an OG like I don't even know what you call it like master like you when it comes to the
oh
games.
the old school
Like
stuff.
yeah,
Yeah, it's considered old
I'm
school retro
new.
now.
I'm new to like he introduced me to this. So a lot of these retro things go not too long ago, and I'm hooked. Like I've been finding all kinds of good stuff, so I'm enjoying it.
Yeah, talking about like the first game we talked, Marvel Cosmic Invasion, because that's like the old school beat 'em ups,
Yeah,
and so you're into all that stuff because all these companies make all this old
and they're
school.
good. Like I
Yeah,
can't believe I
they're
didn't
fun. There's so many fun
because
games
my
out there.
original opinion was they were baby games. They're stupid. They look dumb. They look too cartoony. Like these are all like I'm like I don't even want to look at it because it looks dumb.
Like the one you told me that you were playing with Marcus Epsilon,
Yeah,
the hand drawn animation.
yeah, that's
Like
awesome.
it
Like
looks like, and it's I love that stuff. Like it looks like it's hand drawn like a cartoon. You're playing like a cartoon.
yeah,
Beat 'em up. So it's
yeah.
like
Like I can't get enough of it now. Now I mean some of them are still like I don't
they
know.
may not be as fun. They just
Yeah,
kind of
exactly. But I definitely like the co-op beat 'em ups or something like that, or the shoot 'em ups, beat 'em ups, all that kind. As long as it's co-op, you're gaming with your friends. Like that's what I'm trying to even bring back because everybody's missing that now. Everybody's gone to multiplayer, which is fine. I like multiplayer. I could not wait till I got online. But there's nothing beats having your buddies over because we used to do this all the time.
yeah.
Like like we were working or we were gaming. 'Cause
Yeah.
that's all we did. We didn't have girlfriends, you know.
Yeah, I'm even thinking back when I was it happened before that. When I was a teenager. It happened on Genesis. When I had a Sega Genesis, or even when I had a Sega Master System, because everybody else had a Nintendo. My friends wanted to come over and play my Sega Master System. When I want to go play Punch Out. No, we're gonna come over, and so we'd sit there because you didn't have online. Or then when I had the
Uh-huh.
Genesis and Super Nintendo, all the friends would come over. Let's play Mortal Kombat 2 or Mortal Kombat or Street Fighter 2, which was because I had those out all the time. That was like a game changer back in the day because it's like it looks like the arcade game, and that was like one of the top arcade games everybody would go play, and all the friends would not come over and play. So it's like that's how you wanted to hang out with your buddies, and I still remember they had. I'm just bringing this up because I'm hanging out with a bunch of guys and playing Street Fighter 2, and they had to make up rules for me. Because okay, if somebody wins 10 times in a row, he's got to hand over the controller. That they made that rule up because of me. That I'm like, okay,
The only rules we made up was we get sick and tired of using the same things like in 007. Okay, no more mines, or something like
yeah,
that.
you can't be being
Because
cheesy in a cheap way.
yeah, because that was the fun of it. Like we'd set up mines, and you would never know where those mines were going to be. You run into them and blow up. We loved it.
Yeah, golden. Yeah, the N64 that was full. You could do 4 player split screen, just like on the Mario Kart on that game. You could
Yeah,
play four. You have
yeah.
four controllers, 4 buddies. Running around. I remember the golden eye
Hey, 'cause
running around.
if you're paying attention to your square, you're not going to know where your buddies put anything. And then we'd always be in the doorways. It'd always be in the hallways, just random places that you have to go through. And then sometimes we'd put like 4 traps right there, and you'd see them. So they're like, oh crap, and then we'd come up from behind, and then
Yeah.
trap them in there so they couldn't go forward or backwards without. So yeah, it was a good time. So anyways, that's what I like. I like that aspect. A lot of good memories. That's why I kind of like trying to bring it
Couch
back.
co-op.
Yeah, that's why a lot of the videos that we do are that style
Yeah.
because that was that was fun. We gotta start bringing people back to doing that.
There's one game I want us to do when we got a chance because it goes along the lines of the Marvel Cosmic Invasion playing all together, or Toxic Crusaders we're going to do later. Streets of Rage 4 that came out a couple years ago. Same guys that developed that did the Marvel Cosmic Invasion, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, Shredder's Revenge. They make and Epsilon.
Okay, yeah,
They do the Streets of Rage 4 would be a fun game to check out too
yeah.
because that's got a lot of crazy stuff in it.
How many players is that? 2 or 4?
I think you do 4 on that one.
Okay.
It doesn't have to be online either.
So here's another subject. We've been doing this, but anyways, in 40 hours, Fortnite had its biggest number of new and returning players since last holiday season.
Simpsons. Want
It's,
to check
yeah,
out
you
the
say,
Simpsons?
and you want to know why? It's because it's The Simpsons. Everybody loves The Simpsons. I haven't watched it in years, but just the nostalgia of it, and we've been playing it all week. What are your thoughts on that? So far we played like some kind of team deathmatch version, and then like a duel free for all where there's 50 sets of duel people.
Yeah, Battle Royale.
Yeah, battle royale duos, and then the new one is the Blitz
Yeah.
Royale.
I'm having fun with it. Like it took me a little bit to get used to it again because it's been a few years since I played it.
Yeah,
Um, I'm liking. I told you I'm liking the character that I unlocked during the Halloween season.
yeah,
Pig the Butcher.
yeah.
I'm not changing his emote either. I just want to. I think it's funny running around looking like some crazy
some crazy.
horror, like butcher pig guy running around
Yeah.
making pig sausage, which is even
So,
funnier.
I've been enjoying it just because I finally found I've been trying to find the Simpsons house, and I finally figured out where it's at.
Yeah,
You can go in the tree house. You can sit on the couch and get a picture. We've done
Yeah, we
that.
did
I'm
that.
trying to get one with all 3 of us. So I want to use that for
The-
some kind of a thumbnail.
yeah. The funny thing I noticed from looking at you sending me the screenshot is that you're sitting there like Homer.
Exactly.
And I'm sitting like there as Pig the Butcher, like Marge though
Yep.
next to you, which I'm like posed like I'm like Pig the Butcher.
Yeah, because it shows. I've seen videos where it shows like 4 people sitting on the couch,
They're all,
and they're all in the
Posed like the-
position.
yeah, posed like the
Simpsons.
family.
So it's pretty funny.
yeah, I found Moe's Tavern last night when we were playing. I was telling you, I'm like, I'm in Moe's. I didn't even know how I
Yeah.
got in there during what's the team deathmatch they call it, whatever they call that.
Something Rumble, or it's almost like Team Rumble, but it's not. Yeah, so like when you go to Moe's, one of the Easter eggs is if you answer the phone, Bart is prank calling Moe, and so like Moe's yelling at Bart, Bart's saying all the stupid, is your refrigerator
Yeah,
running?
it's so yeah.
And then so like there's Easter eggs all over the place. If you go to the power plant, you see a trail of donuts from Homer Simpson's seat, and then it actually leads to him in another building, which I found him. And then there's evil Homer, which we've fought and beaten. There's evil Marge.
Yeah, which Marge we had to run away
Yeah.
from her during that game because we were getting
Yeah,
beat up too much.
I did eventually beat her at one point in time. I haven't seen Lisa yet though. Have you?
No, I seen Ned Flanders running
Yep, Ned
around. I didn't
Flanders.
want to mess with him.
What about the baby or Mr.
Maggie.
Burns? I wonder if there's anybody else in there.
I haven't seen Maggie. I was in Mr. Burns' office during one of the gameplays we were playing.
Yeah, you said there's a trap door.
He has a trap door in his office that gives you and it gives you like chests down there and stuff. Because I was trying to find it for weapons.
I like it. I wish. I mean, I'm glad. I'm glad that's going to be there for a month, but I wish they'd have it for a little bit longer. But maybe I
I wish
would
they give
need
you a
to.
choice too on like maps at that point too. Like keep it around. Like I wish they like some of these. I know they do it for a season, for a time, but
Yeah.
like keep the Simpsons stuff around.
Oh yeah, that'd be kind of cool. Just leave it as a separate map somewhere. Cause it.
Play different games mode with that
Mm-hmm.
stuff in there.
Yeah, because you could always use that mini map. Just use that part, that
Yeah,
section, and keep that one going.
yeah. Springville, the town square where they do the team
Yeah.
deathmatch, basically running around. People are, and it keeps getting a little bit smaller and smaller.
Yeah, I like that. That was awesome. Mm. So here's something cool. Dia Labs or D Labs has verified that new cross-buy symbols were found in PlayStation's store data, hinting that Sony could be testing cross-buy functionality between PS5 and PC. Not officially confirmed though.
Yeah, I know they've been opening up more, putting their stuff on PC the last few years since
But
PS4.
what it's hinting towards is if you buy it for PS5, you can play it on the PC. If you buy it for the PC, you can play it on the PS5.
That's actually a good thing because they're putting their bigger titles on PC for people to play.
So that's what the article was hinting towards. I mean, hopefully it does. So, supposedly, I was reading out through comics. I was scrolling down through the comments, and people were saying Xbox already does that. Can you
Yeah,
verify? Okay.
I believe because they're big on PC. They push their Game Pass has like some games that you can't play on Xbox that are some of their games on PC. So
Hmm.
if you had Game Pass, you can play certain games, and then they start putting different games
Ah.
on there. But yeah, they do the cross. They do the cross play on their games. They're big on that. They've been doing that for a while because Microsoft, their bread and butter is their PC stuff.
That's
That's
because
what they're
I
built
have my
on.
Xbox on here because I did that same thing as what like the Portal does, but I did it with my Xbox on here. I was down here and I can play on my Xbox or there's an app on here where you play the app and you play that's like Game Pass. You play the the downloaded games or the Game Pass games wirelessly on through your laptop.
Oh wow,
So like these guys have been doing it for a while.
yeah, they've been
They started it
they're trying to
ahead of
change. They're
time.
trying to change the way you're gaming, which
Yeah,
was a good thing. They kind of go off the. That's a different subject. Going off the rails and other
yeah.
stuff, but
Because
yeah, PlayStation doing it.
like I said, I was able to access my Xbox One through this laptop, and then I was able to play games through that. But then I found out you didn't need to do that, and then that's how Marcus actually played Black Ops with us last Christmas, as he had his um, Chromebook, the little tiny computer thing,
Yeah,
and he was playing Call of Duty through that with his Xbox account, and
yeah,
he had a wired controller plugged into the 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 Chromebook that he had
yeah.
to do it.
Yeah, Xbox always lets you connect their controllers
So
for
that's how he
PC.
did it. So he gamed. He didn't even have an Xbox over there. He did it on his laptop at his
That's
aunt's
funny.
house. And then Matthew did it with the Portal. He played Black Ops the Portal with us over there.
Nice.
Yeah. So that's kind of cool to see how far technology's come in the gaming world. Like you can just game anywhere now.
Yeah, they want to open that up more. That's why I think certain companies push one thing and their technology goes and people copy it, which is a
Mm.
good thing. I'm not saying it's a bad thing. It's good for consumers. It's good for competition's good for those kind of things, especially gamers with options to play games. So,
Okay.
like I told you before, I'm not like there might be certain systems that I played more because of the games on it, but I don't care what system it's on as long as they got good games. I don't care.
Yeah.
It's the games that matter.
Yeah.
Oh, you're an Xbox fanboy. You're a PlayStation. I don't care as long as they're great games. I don't care.
Yeah. That's one thing. Like, yeah, because I remember when I first started, like back in the PS1 era. Everybody's like, "Oh, you gotta get Xbox. Xbox is better. PlayStation is dumb." And I'm like, I was happy with my PlayStation. I had God of War, and I had a couple games with my Tiger Woods one. But then when I got that Xbox, that changed a lot. I absolutely loved it. because it felt like I was playing with power, and it wasn't Nintendo power.
Yeah, yeah. The hard drive, the hard drive being it was different than the PlayStation 2.
Yeah,
I've had both, and I played certain games that I had at times on the Xbox and the PlayStation 2 because I liked them, like Star Wars Battlefront 2. I can tell you from looking at the graphics wise, they played great. They both played great, but looking at the Xbox one, it looked better. You could
yeah,
tell. You could tell just because it was
yeah,
the hard drive. It had the
yeah.
hard
For some
drive.
reason, it was like smoother.
Yeah, it was the hard drive, the hardware. I know they sold a lot less than PlayStation because that PlayStation that's like one of the top selling. PlayStation 2 is one of the top selling consoles of all time for a reason. Cheap DVD player too. That
Yeah,
was part of
exactly.
their.
Yeah, I got that set up. I got the actually I got like 3 or 4 of those push button controllers with the eyes,
Oh yeah,
so I can watch movies on them. But I didn't do it a whole lot because I didn't want to wear the lens out. That was the
yeah.
rule back in the day. You'd wear
You'd
the
wear it
lens
out.
out. So there's a Genesis slash Mega Drive Megatron action figure. Did you know that? And it transforms. Like it sets there
Console.
as a console with the game in it, and then you can transform it into Megatron. And then top that off, there's also a Optimus Prime, but guess what he is?
Super Nintendo.
Nope, the PlayStation.
Really?
How is he a PlayStation? I don't know. I haven't seen a picture of that yet. But anyways, I did see pictures. I didn't find them in there, but I. It's like one picture was the game system, and you can see all the lines where it was all, you know, like this is something that they actually made. And then the controller, you could split the controller in half or something. You could take the game
Yeah.
apart and transform it.
That sounds like a Japanese thing, all right, because they're all born in Japan. The Transformers
Let's
and the
let's see if we can
and
find it.
everything. That's something like, hey, we love our robots here and our video games.
Genesis Mega Drive Megatron. Genesis Mega Drive
Well,
Megatron.
it's kind of funny if they do that here because you can't
See,
make Megatron the original design. Oh, and he's all black, and he does look like Megatron when he's.
see if there's any better pictures.
That is funny.
Yeah, at first I was like, oh man, that's awesome if it works, but it don't work. It's just for
Aesthetics.
yes, that sword. It's kind of cool.
Yeah.
No, there's the Optimus Prime. See it?
Yeah, because in the United States they can't allow Megatron to be, which is crazy to me because he was like the coolest, one of the coolest
Oh yeah,
ones.
show the guys on. So if you're watching it on YouTube, I'm going to show you guys here in a second, and then I'll show you the both of them at the same time.
That's good.
Oh yeah, here we go. Okay, so here's the console when it's put together, and then there is Megatron when he's assembled. So that's before and after, and then here is just one with both of them, Optimus Prime and Megatron.
Nice.
But let's see if I can find one.
Now I'm just thinking about Frank Welker, how great a voice actor he is, and did Megatron and a ton of other guys over the years in cartoons.
PlayStation Optimus Prime.
Don't be an idiot, Starscream.
Oh, there's that.
Calling Starscream an idiot in the Transformers movie.
Oh,
Don't be
there's
an idiot,
that.
Starscream.
That's kind of cool. I like that.
Nice.
So he's a PlayStation, then he transforms into Optimus Prime. So that's really cool.
That's the big thing nowadays too. More, especially with like Transformers, are doing all this crossover stuff.
Oh yeah, and then I noticed I got pictures of them. I'll show you. I went to Walmart yesterday to get groceries, and I seen they're doing the same thing as like what He-Man did, where they brought back the original. So tell me how close this looks to the original.
Ron.
Does that look close to the originals or no?
Yeah, the guy is.
It's just plastic
Yeah,
now.
he's bigger, which is
Okay.
good because the little guys were, and they were not as
So there's a picture.
posable as they are now when they make the younger.
I can't remember what the heck they call it. It's like retro style or
Yeah, they're trying like doing newer ones that probably cost $1 million too.
yeah, I can't remember what it's called, but maybe it's in the next.
I'm
picture.
a big fan
yeah,
of that
right there.
stuff. I'm a big fan of that stuff because it's like
It's called the Transformers.
sea spray, huh?
Oh yeah, but it was like throwback. Where's it at? I can't find it
can't
because it
remember.
said
Yeah.
something about like throwback.
Yeah, they do different versions of the, newer ones with the.
So yeah, there's sea spray, yeah, hairspray.
They weren't posable like that as much back in the day,
Okay.
the smaller guys, because I had all those guys, like a lot of them. I had Sea Spray and stuff like that. He was,
I don't remember
disposable.
him.
Oh, Sea Spray! He talks like like this in the
Oh, okay.
water.
Yep. So that's what the newer version of. It's like a rebooted version, like what they did with
Yeah,
the Ant
Hasbro's been doing that
series.
a lot with their stuff with like GI Joe and
Yeah, the
different
GI
things. And
Joes, they got the same ones like that
the
as
Classified
well.
series is awesome. I wish if we had that as a kid, we'd been like, I was already bugging my mom for GI Joe figures back in the day, but they were like a few bucks, not $25 a piece. That's
Yeah.
part of it. If you're a rich dude and you like to collect the stuff, or if you want to take off your family and buy your toys and not pay for other stuff that they want. I'm being sarcastic on that one. Oh, sorry, kids. You want what? No, I gotta buy my Transformers and GI Joe guys, or my He-Man,
Yeah.
or Thundercats, or whatever you want to
So the latest news
mask.
for Grand Theft Auto 6 is now there's a new release date. And that's supposed to be set for November 19th, 2026. So for all you guys
It
waiting
got pushed a
and
couple months
still
out. Yeah.
waiting for the past 10 years or more for Grand Theft Auto 6, you gotta wait some more.
Well,
What are your thoughts on that?
there's a lot of rumors going around, and I know I don't want to get into it too much because of stuff, but Rockstar or Take Two saying certain reasons for the delay, and there's other people saying the other reasons is because they're letting people go, so they have to develop. They have more time to develop. So I don't know. That game I know everybody because of the trailers, and everyone wants to play Grand Theft Auto, and they've been waiting a long time for it because the other one came out in 2013 on PS3 and Xbox 360, and Grand Theft Auto 5 has been like one of the top two selling games of all
Yeah,
time on
people are
all
still playing
platforms.
it.
Online, people play it. They went from three generations. It was on PS3, PS4, PS5. So we'll see. I mean, it's Rockstar's always made great games, but as far as I know, the top six people, the guys that made the company and built it and did all the games and developed it, the top guys aren't there anymore. We'll see how they do it. I know they're putting a ton of money into it, not just the time to develop it. They're putting a ton of money to making this game. You look at it, and like the cutscenes look like it's getting more realistic looking. I know a lot of people have been waiting for it for a long time. Um, There's a couple, I wish they would do like a remaster or remake of 4, to be honest with you, but because I like that game with
Hmm.
the characters and stuff. But I like Nico. He's my favorite protagonist from those games. Trevor's funny, but he's a messed up person. But from 5, but yeah, 6. Them delaying it, I get it. I rather have them push out stuff. Companies aren't going to exactly tell you the reason why they're delaying stuff sometimes either.
Yeah.
What do you think about them pushing it out
I
far?
I think it's silly, but hey, sometimes it's like with Wolverine, you gotta take your time and do it right.
I'd rather have companies if they got to take their time. They're delaying it because they got to take their time to make sure there's no a ton of bugs.
Mm-hmm.
Because too many companies now, because they have time for we have a time frame we want to release it. I'll just put it out and we'll update it later, and the game's broken.
Yeah. Yep.
I mean, there's certain companies that are known for that,
Yeah.
like they're broken. Bethesda, I'm sorry, like Bethesda's one of them. I love their games, a lot of their games, but like the Fallout games and like the Elder Scrolls and all that stuff. But yeah, I wish companies would just get stuff done. And if you have to update it, but don't bank on just being updated. Because there's so many. What was it? Batman Arkham Knight was broken bad on PC when it released. The systems was fine. They had updates and stuff, but that was so broken and bad. Oh, we need to get it out. It's like I know you guys are putting money into it. It costs money, and you want to put it out, but you lose money in the long run too doing that. Like you release something that's so broken, people are like want to return it. Grand Theft Auto 6. I know that a lot of people focus on the online because they've made billions of dollars off of the online in Grand Theft Auto 5. I wish they would have done more DLC for the single player. They were originally going to do that, but they didn't. That's just my opinion with the 3 characters. But
Gotcha.
so yeah,
Okay.
them delaying it.
So now in the movie world, one of the things I've been wanting to see, it came out finally. I actually wanted to see it with you guys, but I haven't seen it yet. Maybe we'll wait till it comes out in the box. um, it is Predator Badlands. Now I saw this when I saw the first trailer like back in March, April-ish, something like that. I don't know, I can't remember, but it was way back in the day, and it looked interesting. I'm not a real huge Predator fan because I've never seen them, so I can't say that I'm a fan because I've never really seen them. And but this one caught my eye. Like there's something about it.
Yeah.
I wanted to see it. They came out, so we gotta go see it.
Now I'm gonna have to get him to watch the first one with Arnold because that's like my and people are like, I think I said it before. That's my favorite Arnold Schwarzenegger movie of all time. Well, Terminator 2. Like yeah, those movies are great, but Predator is one of those movies that I saw when I was a kid on TV uncut with the
Mm-hmm.
commercials that I shouldn't have watched when I was a kid when it came out on TV. But yeah, it's just the soundtrack, the story, and different things. Um, some of those movies have been hit or miss over the years too.
Yeah,
Predators, when they were on a planet, was a decent movie. A bunch of humans and different people, and they put them on a planet getting hunted. That was interesting. So they had some decent ones, and they had some off the wall ones that were. But yeah, that one looks interesting. There's stuff I heard about it, but there's also stuff I think people are ripping on it because of what it is. So so I actually
the
still
only thing
want to
I
check it
don't
out.
like is he's dragging a half of a person around with him. Like,
It's like an android or something,
yeah,
I think.
yeah, that to me that's stupid. I think it's probably cheaper to do that than to have a second character with him or something. I'm guessing. I don't know, but to me, maybe the storyline will explain it better when we go to watch it or something. But to me, that's just silly. Like, why would you be dragging around half a body in a movie? I don't. I guess the
Yeah.
same thing as the
Well,
Kratos, right?
it happened in Empire Strikes Back. I remember C-3PO blew up, and then Chewbacca's
Yeah,
got a
and
had
it
him on his
happened
back
in
walking around with him.
it happened in God of War. Remember, he was dragging the head around. The head
Oh yeah, the
was
guy.
hanging on his
Yeah,
off
the
his butt
guy.
or something, and he was telling him when the bad guy was swinging at him or gonna hit him, he'd tell him so
Yeah,
Kratos would know to move out of the way.
yeah, the newer ones. He's got the head. Yeah, the head.
And so like this is, and then in one of the videos I saw, the chick was hanging on his back, and she was like looking around and telling him where to look out from. So I don't know. We'll see. And then last but not least, this is one we've all been waiting for. This is one we've all been dying to even be real. And when I first seen it, I didn't believe it, so I had to research it. But Gremlins 3 will be released on November 19th, 2027. It has been confirmed finally.
It's gonna be a third one, or is it gonna be a remake?
Third.
Oh,
Yeah, but no, but everybody's all the comments I've seen so far, everybody's like, "Yeah, don't make it CGI, don't make it CGI," which I understand. I want to see the puppets too. I like the puppets.
yeah, yeah. I get its practical effects.
Mm-hmm.
Um, See that I'm hit or miss on that because I like an example, the original Yoda from the old movies, and then the CGI Yoda. CGI Yoda works for the newer movies, the prequels,
Mm-hmm.
because of the crazy lightsaber stuff. You could imagine Frank Oz with his Muppet puppeteer.
Yeah.
No, they had to do, they had
Yeah.
to, because there's no way a puppet's going to be handled. I mean, that would even look funnier, to be honest with the guy.
Yeah, yeah. How you gonna hide that?
But yeah, Gremlins. Yeah,
I hope they
like,
do it right.
yeah, they do it right.
It's gonna
'Cause
be
that actually falls. The funny thing is, I've seen a guy doing a top 10 list of Christmas movies because it's that time of year, and they're trying to guess what's the top 10. And the guy was trying to tell him it's not going to be what you think on the list. And Gremlins was number 10 on the list, and he goes, "That's not." They're like, "That's not a Christmas movie." I get it, but it takes time. It takes place during Christmas,
yeah, just like Die Hard.
so it's actually all the Christmas themed stuff all around. It's out in the snow, you know. One of the Gremlins, they show up like acting like they're singing Christmas carols all outside to freak the
Yeah.
ah!
Right.
So yeah, that's as long as it's done right.
Wait, I forgot. I have one more thing to talk about. It's called a game tank. There's a new person. There's some guy out there creating a new console system,
8-bit
an 8-bit
console.
system. Yeah. Um, has original titles. No HDMI, only the RCA jack. Takes cartridges, hooks up to a CRT TV. The hardware is all open source and designed for people to make games and accessories with it. Launch possibility is in the fall of 2026.
Yeah, I actually saw that yesterday. I was looking at stuff randomly coming up on news. And they're gonna make their own games for it. So it's not like them like Evercade, which is great doing cartridges and putting the old retro games on there and all those collections and stuff. But their focus is as actually making their own games for it and
Mm-hmm.
developers making games for that system. And it's not like it's actual old school hardware. So even the HDMI thing is like they said no. It's gonna be you hook it up to your CRT and you play the old school TVs and you play it like that,
Yeah.
which that's cool.
So that'd be kind of cool to see. I mean, let's see what kind of. So it'd be like Nintendo style, right?
Yeah,
Yeah, Nintendo
8-bit
style. Yeah.
and yeah, and Sega Master System.
It'll be interesting to see, anyways. I mean, I probably ain't gonna run out there and buy it anytime soon,
No,
but if I find it at a yard sale, I may snag it.
yeah, you find it somewhere cheap. Hey, let's
Yeah,
try
it's
this out.
the Goodwill. That's how I got the Sega. Remember
Yeah,
that Sega thing? So, anyways, that'll be it for gaming news and beyond. And we're gonna take a break, get some coffee, and we're gonna get right into body snatchers. All right, and we are back. We are going to do a game called Body Snatchers, which is one of our favorites lately. We have to use a head, a body, and a weapon from any three video game characters, put them together as one being to defend the Earth from Ornstein and Smog. Yeah.
what game?
Okay, we're gonna go up from Dark Souls.
The Dark Souls games.
Yeah, it was just the one.
Yeah,
I thought it was gonna be cooler than it actually turned out being. But anyways, this is what we have to go up against now. There's two bad guys in this boss fight at the same time. All right. One has a spear jab, the other has a big hammer, and he constantly swings it to try to smash you or smash us. Ornstein charges up his spear and shoots electricity at us, while Smoke has a jump pound smash attack that we can that we have to constantly dodge.
yeah,
So after we defeat Smog, though, Ornstein absorbs him, which makes him gigantic, and now he has a glowing spear which he constantly stabs and swipes at us. And now his new attack is charging up and jumping and trying to squash us. So it's the same. So now it's like both of them have morphed together into this one big, huge being, and we have to
try to take them out.
try to avoid getting electrocuted and smashed. So how are we gonna do this? And it's only us two because Shane he's on vacation or something. So it's only us. We got the whole weight of the world on us, on our shoulders.
All right, I immediately thinking about because of what you got to do, and I'm thinking about a guy that could do a lot of stuff in
These
the
guys
game.
are like made of stone or something.
Yeah, the big, yeah, the
Some kind
Dark
of
Souls guys are the bosses in that. Even some of the guys that aren't bosses are crazy. That's why they're get better through getting killed in those games, or beat down, beat up. Um,
I'm gonna write this down so that way I can remember it.
okay, I was immediately thinking of the body because of what the guy could do. I'm like thinking, who can like jump and do it like a and dodge real quick and move out of the way. And I was thinking Star Killer from the Force Unleashed, Star Wars Force Unleashed game, his body, because of the stuff he can do. So that means his body comes with all his force abilities, crazy force abilities, and be able to move out of the way and do stuff. Um, the weapon, the weapon, I'm gonna go with Kratos' axe from the new games because you can chuck it and call it back and do damage and stuff, so you can dodge out of the way with Star Killer's abilities and um, moves. But the mentality for a big boss fight with a little bit of his sarcasm and how he handles it is Dante from Devil May Cry. Dante's yeah, he's handled big bosses and different things, and he's always taken it with like stride, and he actually throws some cracks in there too. So Dante's head, Star Killer's body with his abilities because he can move out of the way, and then Kratos' axe,
All
like
right.
almost like Thor's hammer axe kind of thing is what I always compared it to.
Okay, what am I gonna do? Okay, we got. Okay, I gotta come up with some kind of a block routine. So I think I'm gonna need a shield of some kind. Can I pull from He-Man yet? Even though the game's not out.
There's other He-Man games out there,
Or wait,
but
what's a good one with a shield?
Kratos has a shield, but that's not in the
Yeah.
new games.
Oh, there's a game that has a shield, and I can't think of what it is.
Hmm.
Oh my word!
What kind of game is it? I'm trying to
I
think.
don't know. It's a hack and slash of sorts. But they have a shield that they carry around. Crap, I can't think. Um, I don't know.
I think.
Cause I,
Is
cause
it
I
cat?
really don't like. I don't like those ones where you have to dodge and roll all the time. Those drive me
Yeah.
insane.
You talking about like Cap Shield?
And
Because
this
there's
is.
a lot of games
Oh
he
yeah,
can block and
that's
throw.
probably what
He
it
can
is.
block and
Okay,
throw a
yeah.
lot of
So
them.
yeah, I'm gonna go with Captain America shield because you can use it for blocking
And throw it
and
around.
and a
Yeah.
weapon.
Yeah.
So that'll be the body, right? Captain America's body.
Oh, the weapon. You can just use the weapon. You don't have to have the
Oh, just
body.
a weapon. Okay, Captain America.
It's up to you if you want to have Super Soldier, Soldier
Ooh.
Boy as your body.
I almost thought about Iron Man for a second, but nah. Maybe we'll go with Incredible Hulk for a body. Hulk smash, right? All right. This is gonna be interesting. What else can I use? Hulk's body.
You got the head. You got to think of how their mentality and
Yeah. So someone's gotta be smart, but so they'd be Incredible Hulk size because he can also grow.
yeah, get
So
angry. Yeah.
he can hang ten with that. Then when he grows up and
Yeah.
gets big.
Smash.
Um, so I need a head now. What would be a good head? Should we just go with like Thor? Or do you think he's not smart enough? Because he's just all
Well,
bronze.
well, he's smart enough. Depends on what version talking about. The MCU one's not like he's dumb, but they could have
Yeah.
made him more. But
A head. Who'd make it? Oh, who's that guy that does arrows? He turned like kind of evil in the next movie. Hawkeye?
talking about Loki.
No,
No.
the bow and arrows. He got
Oh
remember?
yeah, Hawkeye. Yeah,
Is that what it is?
yeah,
Use
Hawkeye.
his head because he's smarts. Maybe.
Does a lot of he knows a lot of different things, and he can aim.
Like strategic.
He can basically aim, his aim is ridiculous. Where he I remember in the second, and I know comic wise too, and even in the movies, Tony makes a comment in Civil War about Hank, retirement did it. He goes, I played golf, shot 18, hit 18. So that means you got 18 hole ones on golf courses. So Hawkeye is like
Yeah, we're gonna go with Hawkeye's head because if he can, you know what I'm saying, he can hit that, he can throw that shield.
and I'm even thinking how far some of those drives are if he could hit one on the
Oh my
course.
word!
So
All right, so we're gonna go into this. You're gonna Dave's gonna run in as Dante's head from Devil May Cry, uh, Star Killer's body, and use all the force abilities that come with it.
yeah, Force Unleashed there.
And then Kratos' axe weapon as his weapon of choice. I'm going in as Hawkeye's head because of how his like his laser precision eyesight is. With Captain America's shield because it's pretty tough
Yeah,
and it should be able to chip away at that
you can use it to
at the
block
guy
too.
and use it
Yeah,
to block with. And then Incredible Hulk's body because so I
you can
can
take
match.
punishment. You can take more punishment too.
Yeah, so I can match the height and the strength as the other guy. And so yeah, so we rush in, smash the crap out of him, save the day. There we go. Well, that's it for body snatchers. Let's go into let's get into God's word. And we are back. Oh, hold on. Yes, lady, I see you. Yep. Go lay down, lady. You're a good girl. Go lay down. All right. So and today we're gonna be talking about like health is working out a sin. We're gonna talk about it.
Yeah.
All right. Let's get into it. We're gonna be checking out 1 Corinthians 6:19 through 20. You want to read that? Or hold on,
So
let's
yeah,
start off with a word of prayer. Almost.
all right.
Sorry, I got excited. All
You're right.
right, Lord, I just want to come before you. Thank you for today. Thank you for Dave being able to come out. I just want to pray for Shane that you be with him this week. Just encourage him and build him up, and let his work to show your love, Lord, and show who you are. And I pray, Father, that you use me and Dave here on this platform for your good and your will, and just pray that Somebody will this message will reach somebody. So just give it this time. I pray that you lead us and guide us. In Jesus' name I pray. Amen. All right, so we're gonna get into it. Is working out a sin? Let's see. 1 Corinthians 6:19 through 20. You want to read us? You want to read it through?
Yeah, was it what verses?
Oh, this is King James.
19 through 20,
Oh
you
yeah,
said?
yeah, 19 through 20.
Okay, what know ye not that your body is the temple of the Holy Ghost, which is in you, which you have of God, and are not your own? For you are bought with a price, therefore glorify God in your body and your spirit, which are God's.
All right. So the Bible speaks positively about physical fitness by viewing the body as a temple of the Holy Spirit, which requires care, and by using athletic metaphors for spiritual discipline. It says physical training is of some value, but emphasizes that godliness is of greater and more enduring importance. Key principles include using your body for God's service, avoiding gluttony and laziness, and pursuing health in a balanced way that doesn't become an idol. So this is one of the things that I think about at times too, like because I like bodybuilding, I like working out, I like going for walks. How much is too much? That's what I think about
Yeah,
when I'm doing this because like yeah, I look at Ronnie Coleman. Yeah, he's jacked, man. That was the guy that I wanted to
yeah,
be like. I used to get the magazines, the Flex magazines, where I'd check out his workouts. I'd try to do his workouts. I could never do them because it was just too much. I wasn't.
yeah.
My body wasn't there yet. But anyways, so I wanted to check out verses 6:12, 1 Corinthians 6:12, because that kind of tied in to what we just read.
1 Corinthians 6:12.
Yeah.
All thing, all things are lawful unto me, but all things are not expedient. All things are lawful for me, but I will not be brought under the
So there
power
you
of any.
go.
So yeah, it's yeah. I know the whole point of like that too, like using the body to honor God. Basically, it's like avoid fornication, that kind of stuff
Oh
is
yeah,
what they're
yeah, yeah.
pointing at. But yeah, using your body, like if things can anything can become like a god.
Or an idol.
Like if
Yeah,
you're
yeah.
focused too much on that and then why you're doing it. Like if you're doing it, well, I want everybody to look at me and look how good like you're trying to show yourself off. That's
Yeah, but
you understand what I mean
yeah,
by
but I do
that.
that for my wife. Like that's
Yeah, if you're
like I'm
doing it for
sitting
like
there, I'm trying to flex my wife, trying to be macho for her. Like, is that bad? Like
no, not necessarily if it's just for like there's a lot of people
yeah,
online
yeah.
that
Because I think about that stuff. Like when I'm working out, I'm looking good. I'm like, man, this is like, how come my wife isn't on?
yeah,
Hanging all over me.
there's a lot of people online that on social media that use it for thirst traps
Okay.
for men
Yeah, yeah.
too at times. I'm not saying guys don't do that too, but a lot of you're like, look at me and they show more than they should. So you're
Okay.
using it for what reason here?
Yeah.
You're not trying to like I'm attracted to a husband. Sure you are.
Mm-hmm.
They'll be all nice and sweet to you at first until they get what But
Yeah.
that's working out and staying healthy and doing what's right for your body. And you're trying to do that to honor the Lord too, so you can use it for what you want to use it, not be yeah.
I think the fine line would just be just trying to stay healthy and not overdo it. Like that's what
Yeah.
I would. I think it's kind of the mentality I want to stay at with it. So that way it doesn't become an idol.
Yeah.
It's just for health because God does say to take care of our bodies.
Yeah.
It's not like we're just supposed to eat ourselves to death and eat
Because
Doritos
it
all day long.
was like Timothy, it says profiteth little, body lecture says profiteth little. It says it does profit. He's
Yeah,
doing the comparison by spiritually between your spiritual body and.
it's coming next.
Oh, okay. All right, I'll read that then.
1 Timothy 4:8.
4:8.
Let's see.
Where were you? 4:8. For bodily exercise profiteth little, but godliness is profitable unto all things, having promise of the life that now is, and of that which is to come. So yeah, in comparison to your spiritual health, that's more important. But yeah, it's like it does say it's profits little. Like I understand if you got health issues that are beyond physically be able to work them out.
Mm-hmm.
You're disabled in different ways. Or got different things that are beyond your control. Because God's still in control. But the whole idea of is it's like, okay, if I'm gonna just sit here and eat three large pizzas all by myself all day and box of donuts and all these other things. Oh, I'm diabetic, so I'm not going to take care of myself and take my medication and just down like a dozen donuts from Dunkin' Donuts, and then drink milkshakes from McDonald's or whatever, and keep eating their food. And like, you're not going to be much use to God if you're sitting there and not taking care of yourself, blind and unable to walk, and you're 500 pounds sitting in your bed.
Yeah.
Well, the spiritual, oh, I can pray. It's yeah, but yeah, that's where you got to balance things out. Like, it
Yeah.
doesn't mean you can't go have and enjoy things. It's just what you're doing with it.
So, for First Timothy 4, this verse acknowledges that exercise has benefits, but places it behind spiritual training in terms of ultimate importance. The purpose of fitness: physical health care can better enable a person to serve God in their calling. That's a good
Yeah.
benefit. Moderation: verses like Proverbs 23:20 to 21 warn against overindulgence in food and drink, which can lead to being unhealthy. Which I think I wrote that. Yeah, I wrote that down so we can take a look at what that means. Proverbs 23:20 to 21.
What is it? Proverbs
Proverbs 23, verses 20 to 21.
20 to 21.
Yeah, I wanted to look at that and see what they're talking about in moderation.
Be not among wine bibbers, among riotous eaters of flesh. For the drunkard and the glutton shall come to poverty, and drowsiness shall clothe a man with rags. So yeah, you're being sluggish. I'm gonna. Let's drink and be merry, because tomorrow we die.
Yeah.
It's like I'm just gonna enjoy life, and you can enjoy the things that God gives you. It doesn't mean you're a glutton, like overdoing it. Wine bibber, like I'm. Ah. So you're not even like it's because it says poverty. Like you're gonna come to poverty. In other words, you're focused on the wrong thing. Too
Yeah.
much of it, and you're not even focused on the stuff you got to do to take care of your own self or anybody else in your life. So you're just focused on, oh yeah, I'm gonna spend all my making on enjoying myself. Not gonna work out well.
All right. Let's see. 1 Corinthians 9:24.
1 Corinthians 9:24. Okay, know ye not that they which run in a race run all, but one receives the prize. So run that you may obtain. I remember we talked about that last week at church. They brought that up about we don't compete in the same race because like Harley brought that up too about like
Yes. Yep.
a marathon runner. People just run the marathon, like the Boston Marathon, just to finish the race.
Mm-hmm.
They're not. I'm not going to beat the guy, top five guys. I'm not
Yep.
going to be in the top 10, but I just do it to compete for my own self. To know I can finish the race, and we each have our own race. That's why God wants you to finish well,
Yeah.
because it's like your own race with Him, like what He's called you to, not everybody else.
And then Second Timothy, verse 2:5.
2:5. And if a man also strive for masteries, yet he is not crowned except he strive lawfully. That's what it says. I wonder if it says something different in a different version here. So I can clear it out. 2:5. Is that the one? You said 2:5?
Yeah, 2:5. 2 Timothy 2:5.
I'm going to try a different version to see if it.
There you go, Leon.
Oh yeah, the New King James puts it this way, and also if anyone competes in athletics, he's not crowned unless he competes according to the rules. It's basically that crown of glory, that crown that the Lord gives you, because you're actually walking in what He has for you. Because you got a lot of things striving against you, trying to compete with you to get you knock you off course and get you off the wrong path towards what you want to, what they want or your old man wants. That's not going to always add up to what God wants at
Mm-hmm.
all, not even close.
All right. So for those, I got spiritual and physical parallels. So athletic metaphors. The New Testament uses athletic events to illustrate spiritual life. For example, the Bible mentions running in a race to get the prize. 1 Corinthians 9:24, and having to train strictly to compete. 2 Timothy 2:5. So striving and discipline. These metaphors suggest that the same discipline and hard work and physical training can be applied to spiritual discipline. And then avoiding harmful extremes. Avoid vanity. The purpose of physical fitness should be for health and service, not for the admiration of others. Um, and balance is the key. It is also a mistake to neglect physical health entirely, which can be seen as a failure to be a good steward of the body God has given. So that's a good
Yeah,
it's a good way to close out on. I mean, is working out of sin. Just don't let it become an idol.
exactly.
That's basically what it boils down to. Balance is key. It's our spiritual walk and physical walk. So, well, guys, that's the end of our show. Hope you liked it. Hope you enjoyed it. Thanks for watching. If you liked what you've seen, don't forget to hit that subscribe button. Don't forget to like it and share it. Come check us out on Facebook. We're on TikTok. We're on YouTube. We're all over the place now. Not Instagram yet, though. Getting there. If you need to get hold of us for any reason, you can send us an email at gamechatandchill@yahoo.com or at gmail.com, whichever one. If you want a shout out, just stop by, say hi, and you become part of the Broken Controller Club. And don't forget, guys, just keep gaming.